Hello guys and welcome to my channel. So today I'm gonna be doing something a little bit new. I'm gonna once and all not show you any Rainbow Six Siege gameplay, and instead I'm gonna be talking about the new alpha packs and giving you some mathematically facts about them. So the thing is that these alpha packs is not out yet on console. They're gonna be probably next week, and they are out on PC now. So I asked on Reddit, what is the chance of winning one of these alpha packs? How many percent do you increase every time you win, lose, and apparently also having a winning streak. So some nice users told me that if you lose, you get 1.5% increase, and if you win, you get 2% increase, and if you have a winning streak, you get 3% increase. So I have to go out for these facts is the legitimate, and then I'm gonna show you some mathematically what these percent like legit means. This can be a lot of confusing, but I'll try my best to explain them as a mathematically thing. Yeah. So I'm gonna start out by using Excel just to give a better show on the math behind this, so I don't just tell you something and you have to go out for its being real. So I'll start out off for this is a bit hard mathematically thing to do because there's a lot of things into it, but I'm gonna start off by saying if you only win your games, so I'm gonna say games been played. I have to drag that out. Then I'm of course gonna say 1 and have to hit 2 as well, and then I can do this. I'm gonna give this a little bit color so you can follow me. This might be a long video, I actually don't know. I tried to do a little bit preparing to it, but it's just math, so yeah. Then I'm gonna call this game percent. Oh, oops. And I'm gonna make this be green, I guess. Give it some color as well. And then I'm gonna call this real percent. Probably gonna make this blue. Yep. So in theory, when you play a first game, you have 0% chance. Let's say if you just won one loot pack, you'll go back to have 0% chance. So the will percent will of course also be 0. But if you didn't win your first game, you'll get 2%. And I'm gonna do this if you don't know Excel, this might look weird what I'm doing, but it's just some shortcuts in to do it faster. You get 2% if you win your first game, and then you will get 3% if you win your second one in a row, and that's what we're going for. So then you'll have 5%. The game will tell you have 5%. And then of course this here I have to do this. I have to add what I had before and what I have now. So the wheel percent will of course be the same at first time, but then when we move on, oh wait, I should probably drag this down first. So this is the showing, this is the percent the game shows you basically. And this, if I've done everything correctly, which I hopefully have, yeah, this is the percent you actually have. And I'll try to explain this now. Cause so as you see here, when you have been playing 9 matches in a row and you have won all of them, and which is something I don't see many people do. I personally, my stat tells me that I don't, but this is just in theory. Then the game will tell you you have a percent at 23% chance of winning alpha pack, but in theory you will have 100% chance. And here's the reason why. If you go down here, I can do like this, you will see that the thing is that when you have a percent, like first game you play with 2% and you don't get one, then you can add that percent into the new percent you get. So the game gives you 3 more percent for winning the next one. So in the game it just shows us you have 5%, but in theory you can add the 2 and 5 together, so you have 7% instead, as you see here. So basically is what I do is I add this number and this number together. That's what I do all the way down. So you see 100, 23 and 77 is add together, and that's give me 100%. And this is, I guess for somebody that's not mathematically, this can be hard to understand, but I know in fact that most of the players that play Rainbow or is good at this is actually good at math as well. So I guess that a lot of you will get this, but I can try to explain it also in another way. You have a dice, for example, you know, I hope it's called a dice in English. This like square thing with numbers on each side from 1 to 6. If we say you hit it one time, you land on 6. You have each time you have 1 out of 6% of chance to hit a number. You hit this now, then you not have the same percent of chance to hit 6 again. You have a little bit more chance of hitting the like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbers. Because in theory, if you hit it 100 times, a dice, you have the same percent chance of for all of the numbers to be the one on top. So you will, in theory, hitting a dice 100 times, you have hit the same number equally times, which I know is impossible because 6 does not go up to 100. But if we say you hit it 60 times, you would have hit each number 10 times. That is in theory, but to this get in fact, you have to hit it maybe 6,000 times to be like really close to each other. It'll never be exactly close because there's physics things that count as well, but in theory this is the percent you will get for winning all your games. And I'm gonna go on to also, if you lose, and try to explain how you can find out how much percent you have to get to win. So now I think I have explained it. I have been talking for about 7 minutes now, I see, and I'll move on to show you to do what it will be like to only lose. I can cover this. Then I have to edit the numbers, because if you lose you will only get 1.5 increase. And let me just check if everything is correctly. It does not seem, yeah, it seems legit, but I just got a different answer last time. That's odd. That's because I did not do this. There we go. I had to make it sure that it add 1.5 every time and not the what I had over here. That is the trouble of doing live speak. But what you'll see now is that there's not like one number that goes up to 100, but it goes 99, and that's close. So we'll say when you have been playing. Okay, I just realized that, as I said, I'm using PowerPoint to record this, and it just basically cut me off in the middle of sentencing without letting me know. So I kept on talking for some couple more minutes, and then I went to look how much time I've been talking, and I realized that I was not talking anymore. But what I was meant to say, that 99% it means that you've been playing 12 games overall to like get your loot pack. It's close to 100%. So when you've been playing 12 games, you have the 100% basically, and you will get your alpha pack. I have never tried this in fairies, but the math way, this is the way it works. So while I keep on talking, I start doing this basically, and it's about how you can calculate your stats. I'm gonna do it again, and so not just will look at it, but the way I did it, I went into this this homepage here called R6 database or R6 DB. I went to hit PS4. I entered my own PlayStation gamer tag. I entered it. I went down to my rank season Europe, and this is how it currently is for me. I have a win rate on 75%, and this means that in theory that is 3 games I win and then I will lose one, basically. So this is what you can do as well to calculate it, and you have to find out like the what out of what you have to know. Like mine is 3 out of 4, 75% is 3 out of 4. But then or like it's not exactly, but it's close to, and that's easier to do math on. So I went back into Excel. I copied this as I don't know how you can do it in Excel as I guess as well, but I mean then what I did is I went in here. I said that I of course will win the first match and I'll get 2%. Then I'll keep on winning. I'll get 3%. Then I'll win again and I'll get 3% extra. That means that the game shows me I have 8%, but in real life I have 15% of chance. Then I'll lose and I'll get 1.5%. So what I did is that I took this, highlighted it, and I drag it down, and I of course will get the same here and no difference. And I can look here and see that my chance of winning an alpha pack is between 9 and 10 games, and it's closer to 10. So for me personally, I have to play 10 games to win this, and to get a alpha pack for free. And so yeah, that's basically like for me. And you can do this as well if your own game size is 50%. You're just gonna say 2%, 3%, 1.5, and then you're gonna say 1.5 again, because you will win 2 and you will lose 2, and then you're gonna say 2% and then 3%, 1.5, 1.5, basically. I don't want to do that anymore, because now I have been talking for like really long time, and I need to still, okay, that's not much editing, but I haven't guessed that this is a really boring video to watch, and you only watch it because you want to know. But I really hope that this will get spread in some way, because like I know a lot of people were bummed out that when they realized. Let me just, oh my god. I need to get that onto 100. There you go. That in theory, wow. That in theory you had to play, or like if the game, what the game told you, that a lot of people like, oh, I have to play 35 games to get 100% sure that I'll get a loot pack, and then I have to win all of them. Well, now you know. For my mathematically like showing you here, you know now that this is not really true, and you basically have to play around like 9 at least, or where is it, 12 or 13. I'll multiply 13 than 12 because it hasn't hit 100% yet. So in theory there's still like that 1% chance of it not getting there. So between 9 and 30 matches you have to play to make sure to get a alpha pack. For me personally, I guess I'll play around 3 to 10 matches each day ranked if I have like a normal day of grind, and sometimes more of course, but just a normal day. I think it's not that often I just go in and play one rank and then I just log off. So like I'll say if you play like me, maybe every second day you'll get an alpha pack, and that's a lot. I mean, that is in theory a lot. So yeah, basically, I know this was a long video and I keep apologizing for that. But I talked with my friends and they were like, yeah, you should do this. This is actually something that a lot of people don't know about, or I guess that a lot of people don't know about. But I hope I explained it correctly, and I hope you understand. And if you have something doubt, and you actually made it this far in the video, which I doubt that most people do, then you can always leave a question in the comments, and I'm gonna try to do it for you, like try to explain for you. And if you ask really nice, I can like calculate what your percent is if you cannot figure out how to do it. But then you have to ask really nice, and you have to be a subscriber, man. And the last thing, that I have almost 300 renown on my profile now. So let's just say that if this video gets 10 likes, more than dislikes, then I'll end up you spending all of my renown on alpha packs and making a video out of it. But I guess most people don't know about this now, because I put it in the video, and some way I still want to keep my renown. But yeah, if I get 10 more likes than I do dislikes, then I will spend all of my renown, and it's almost 300. I think it's like 400,000. I think I have around 363,000 right now. I'm not sure. But now I really have to shut my mouth and say thank you guys for watching. And I hope you like, subscribe to my channel. Peace out.
We're loving and hating and making scenes. Now we just see everything we believe.